Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. This is the one and only crypto enthusiast, Light Liger here, and today we got ourselves a bit different type of video. So first of all, I'm trying out this face rig system. I did my custom textured avatar, which kind of looks like my logo. That was kind of the idea there. And in case people find it too distracting or cringy, I will not use it on future videos, so leave your feedback, whatever you like it or not. But I thought I would be giving it a shot because it's kind of fun. So today we're going to be talking about Bitcoin halving and also a lot of altcoins that are halving out this year. A lot of people are unaware that so many coins are going to be having halvings, which could trigger a very, very big bull run, not just for Bitcoin, but also for many altcoins as well. And I thought I would be exploring a lot of these very popular coins here today on this list that I've compiled, or a chart, let's just say that. And some of the numbers, like the prices, are taken from today and yesterday, and obviously some of the dates may not be 100% accurate because the blocks are not going through exactly as they are always predicted, because there's a bit of a randomness to them as well. So let's kind of get started with the list. So first of all, we have Beam here first. And Beam already had a halving on January 4th, and we already see a small of a price pump of 7 cents basically on the price when the halving actually took place. And we had a couple of other ones happening on December. I think Verge went through a halving. I don't know how much that actually affected its price, but Beam is one of those privacy coins that you kind of want to look out for. Obviously, you still can acquire it, but the kind of the idea of the halvings is that the prices will kind of inherently go up at least somewhat when they happen, unless there's something really, really bad happening on the background, which we're going to be talking about. So I think that these are generally very good investments or safe investments for a little gains, because of the halving was going to be making effect on how expensive it's to mine and etc., which usually will inherently increase the prices. But if the coin is dead, then it's probably not going to have a lot of an effect. So the next halving that is going to be taking place in our chart is actually Pirate. R is the ticker, and it's going to be happening on February 27th. That is the next halving that is going to be taking place. It's a pretty good privacy coin. I hold maybe dollars worth or something like that right now, and I'm probably looking to acquire more. I think they are one of the better privacy coin projects right now, along with Monero and Apollo, and I think there's a lot of to be done with this. It's a very community orientated, and it seems to be a very active community, which makes me kind of interested on the project, and has a pretty positive takes on it, to be honest. And then we have a couple of very, very big halvings happening. And this is the Bitcoin Cash and Bitcoin Satoshi Vision. And Bitcoin Cash halving is probably going to be pretty big, and it's going to be maybe taking it. My personal estimate would be, I'm not a financial advisor, but it could go to like 2K or something like that. That could be definitely on the table. There's a lot of, there's a bit more centralized problems in all of the Bitcoin coins, sadly. And I think there's one company that holds like 60% of the hash rate with Bitcoin Cash. I could be wrong about that. So I'm not a miner expert, so you might want to ask people who are very aware. I'm trying to be very neutral on this video, not to do too much FUD or promotion for any specific coin. I'm just trying to give you raw data and some estimations what could happen. Then we have Satoshi Vision, which is a bit of a coin that a lot of people have problems with, which I don't need to go into. A lot of people know. But there was an article that I did find about Satoshi Vision, which talked about that the BSV is kind of like very problematic because the hashing rate is so low. And it's right now that there's a couple of random companies doing some type of charity mining on a loss, basically. And this could mean that we could see a situation where it becomes too expensive to mine, or it's not profitable to mine Satoshi's Vision because of the block difficulty and the halving combined. So this could have a very negative impacts on Satoshi's Vision, but if the price goes up, it could attract also new miners to the space. But if Satoshi's Vision crumbles down, I bet a lot of those miners are going to go to mining Bitcoin Cash or Bitcoin. Then we have Dash, and Dash is going to have a different type of it's not going to go through halving. Dash is going through like every 270 days, so almost like every 30 months or something like that. It's going to go through emission down, so 7% of the supply, 7% block reward reduction. So Dash is also probably going to be seeing some benefits from this reward reduction, and obviously because all the other altcoins are like going on the bull run, this is going to have a very good impact on Dash as well. But 7% is still like a fair amount of chunk. It's not halving, it's like fifth of that or less than like sixth or something, but it's still going to be probably impacting positively to the price. And obviously this is happening every year, so Dash is becoming more and more scarce and more rare to actually have those master nodes. And then they also did this Evernode release, this sidechain thing. You should look in more into that and like in-depth analysis on that coin to get a better understanding. But let's move on. So next up we have Bitcoin. Bitcoin is happening probably May 12th. And oh yeah, I did forget to mention that the Bitcoin Cash and Bitcoin SV are probably going to happen around the same day. But let's remember one thing is that not all the price affections are going to happen straight up, or sometimes they happen before, and sometimes like 6 months afterwards the halving happens. But there might be some immediate changes to the price though, not maybe immediately, but like, maybe within the first week or so. So Bitcoin halving, obviously people are predicting 30,000, 50,000. 100K is also in the John McAfee took his 1 million valuation out, but we could see 100K by the end of 2020. I don't think it's too out of a reach. I'm not that invested personally in Bitcoin, but I can see it going still as a coin, and this investment can have very high returns. So I think 30K by the end of the year is a very good estimate. I think we're going to be having a big bull run, and I think 30K might be even conservative. But I mean, Bitcoin, there's so many differing opinions about will we go to 5K before the halving. There's so many predictions out there about Bitcoin price, so it's really hard to predict. But 30K, I think that could be happening, or going back to 20K again, or 100K. I mean, a lot of things are possible. We will see maybe new investments coming in, etc. But let's move on. We have BTT, Bitcoin Gold, also having around May 15, May 16, right now priced at $12, almost $11, and also a coin that might be going through some price changes. I don't know how expensive it is to mine Bitcoin Gold, because you have to remember that a lot of these are actually forks of Bitcoin. So I believe the Bitcoin, the mining difficulty in the halvings are might be too expensive for certain coins because of this when the halving happens, so they might have to abandon them. Some of the forks, I don't know which ones, but at some point it may become unprofitable to mine certain coins if the prices don't reflect the halving numbers, because it's just too expensive. So, but another good investment that might go to $20, $30. I mean, it was once upon a time $150. It has been pleading very much from the all-time high, not to say the least. But there are things and roadmaps, and this project is still alive and has its community. So it's not like a shitcoin or anything like that, even though some people may say. But I mean, there are better alternatives out there. Moving on, we have Zell Cash going through a halving in August 3rd. This is a masternode POV coin, so I think there might be some nice price increases for this one because of the halving. It was a pretty high. This 4 cents is not actually the highest that it's been, but I think it was like 15 cents at some point. I could be remembering wrong, like 30 cents. But I'm kind of hoping it will go up. I think their products, like the Zell Core wallet, is very nice. They have a lot of things on the works, good roadmap, active community. It's one of those coins that I do own. I mean, I own a lot of the coins in this list, just so you know. and I tried to pick many projects as possible into this list. So, but I'm saying that, you know, out of a lot of the coins that I'm invested in the masternode space, I think Zell is one of the better ones out there. They do have a product and they have use cases like you can use Zell to basically list your coin into the wallet and etc. So I think there are inherent uses for this project, and I'm also very excited to see how is the halving going to be having an effect on Zell. And I do want to remind people that these halvings can stack together, like trigger like, you know, double bull runs for a certain coin because they have their own halving and the Bitcoin halving. So the prices might be very, very big this year for the whole market basically. And then we have a Zcoin, which is so the Zcoin works is that every block that is mined, the emission or the reward drops by 1 Zcoin. And by July 27th, it's actually reaching to 30K, and then the emissions are going to be stopping. And from July 27th till 2027, the block reward is going to be staying the stagnant 30K, and then afterwards that, like, you know, the coins have been mined basically. And it's still like top 100 coin in the list, so it might see, you know, some increases. I wouldn't be betting too much based on the charts I was looking prior to doing this video. It doesn't seem that there's going to be that huge gains, but I could be wrong. I mean, 100% could be wrong about it. But this would be the coin that I would not invest in the list that I'm having here today, because it's not like exactly halving. But right now it's like 57,000, I think, per block. So it's going like 40% in the next 5 months. So the emissions are, you know, going to the flat 30K. And then we have another halving for a Bitcoin fork. So Bitcoin Diamond. Another one that is very low from its all-time high, but, you know, could recover. They're still working on many things. They have an active community, roadmaps and everything, and they have merchants which accept a Bitcoin Diamond. So you could see also this one to go to $3, $4. It could be definitely on the table, but this could be also one of those coins that might have too expensive to mine type of a situation. Once again, I'm not really sure about this. It's just these things that I've been reading. So some coins just might become too expensive to mine at some point because of the block reductions, plus the difficulty going increasingly higher and higher. Moving on to the very, very last ones on the list, we have Zcoin going through a halving. Already was like $2 just a couple of weeks ago. I believe the price is $5 right now. And well, I got the 3 times release basically. I had $30 worth of Zcoin. Now it's like $120. I'm very sad about the halving because I really wanted to buy more before the halving happens. It's going to be a lot more expensive to buy Zcoin in the future because of the halving. But I think it's going to be still a very, very nice investment to be, because of the halving going to be happening. And I just love what they've been doing in Thailand and all of these retail adoptions, and the project is very, very strong. One of the best must-node coins out there, definitely 100%. Manacoin is Japanese, I believe a Bitcoin fork or maybe a Litecoin fork, I'm not 100% sure right now. And that has been also gaining because Japan has been pushing for crypto adoption, and ever since the government announced the Bitcoin crypto announcements, Manacoin and all the other Japanese coins have been making a lot of gains. And Manacoin was not too long ago, a couple of months ago, at 73 cents. So it's been making almost double the amount in rises, and with the August 27th halving, we're going to be expecting a lot more. Actually, now that I think of it, this is totally on the wrong spot. This box should be somewhere different. No, actually, never mind. Yeah, the alignment is wrong on the poll is on the wrong place. But yes, it is happening on, I believe, on August 27th. That is the right number, the right date for the Manacoin halving. And even though the box is in the wrong place right now, but it's definitely going to be a big thing for it too. I could see it go to $2, $3, 100%. And then we have our 2 last coins here on the list. We have Zcash, and Zcash, the thing is, it's going through November 16th. It's a Bitcoin fork. And, you know, it has the same supply as Bitcoin, or does it have 18 million? I'm not sure right now. But the problem with Zcash is that when this halving takes place, the foundation reward stops. So the company that is kind of like boosting the adaptation is going to be losing its funding. And that could mean that, well, they don't have any more money, and when foundation monies run out, like let's say NEM, the coin basically died after that happened. So that is a very important key caveat to be made here. When certain foundations run out of money, the coin project totally dies. The adaptation is going to slow down. So I'm not a big fan of Zcash. That's why I've sold everything out, even though the halvings is, you know, around the corner. But because of all of these kind of like red marks that are happening with Zcash, and they're just being a lot more better alternatives right now, I just don't see it doing very, very much. The price might go up for temporarily. I mean, you might see like a gains if you invest now, but for a long run, I would say this project is probably going to die. It's probably going to be falling off from top 100 by 21. That's my prediction. Okay, there's a prediction there. Okay. And the last coin, we have Horizon, another very, very strong masternode coin, making also very much gains. Also going to halving, and I'm very excited about this too, because like Zcoin, I wanted to really stack this coin a lot up. I wanted to gather a lot more coins before the halving would happen, but I only knew like literally today that Zcoin and Horizon were going to have halvings. So yeah, but yeah, so the rundown, the year looks very, very good, and we're going to be seeing a lot of coins halving, and their prices going to go up. Some will say 20%, some will see 5% rise, some will see 500% rise, and the Bitcoin will also have an impact on all of these coins in this list. All of these halvings are going to be having a place in the system. Obviously not not all of the coins that are going to be seeing these emissions. There are also proof of stake coins that might see halving this year, and those are not going to be affected by mining stuff. So there's going to be very different type of changes happening in the space in 2020. And then we have also the Ethereum forks happening. It's a big year for crypto and DeFi, for example. So prices are going to be seeing very, very nice thing, if not the adoption and you know, governments coming in. But very excited to see about this year. I'm gonna leave down a couple of other coins that are gonna be seeing through halving in the links down below. I mean, the comment section down below, and also I'm gonna link a couple of exchanges where you can buy these coins, and you can support me by doing so if you want to, in case you don't have accounts to these exchanges yet. But thanks for watching. I will see you guys next time on the next video. Cheers.